So we saw the announcement earlier that the Israelis have agreed to these 4-hour pauses.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's a few more details you can give. Previously the Israelis had said they wouldn't agree to humanitarian pauses without release of hostages. So is there some kind of agreement from the Hamas side that has facilitated this?
The Israelis can obviously provide you with additional details, but I wanted to note that this new development has been, I think, a direct result of some of the engagements, discussions, and diplomacy that the President, Secretary Blinken, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan have all been deeply engaged on. This has been something that has been important to us as well, is assessing avenues in which humanitarian pauses could be initiated to permit civilians to depart, specifically depart areas where there are active hostilities, increase the flow of aid, as well as enable conditions for the release of hostages, which is something that we hope will continue to take place and happen as well, and that's something we're going to continue to keep an eye out. So again, this is not a black and white situation. It's something that we're going to continue to work on with our partners in Israel about these kinds of efforts. And just to reiterate some of the details that were announced, there will be 2 humanitarian corridors allowing people to flee the areas of hostilities in the northern part of Gaza. The first such corridor, open between 4 and 5 hours every day for the past few days, has already enabled many thousands of people to reach safer areas. The second route along the coastal road will enable many more thousands to reach safer areas in the south. And of course, we are continuing to work closely with our Israeli partners to address and remain vigilant about efforts from Hamas to discourage and prevent civilians from fleeing this area. And simultaneously, as we talk about this movement of civilians, it's also critical that humanitarian supplies and assistance are expanded in the areas where people are moving. In the case specifically of southern Gaza, over the course of yesterday, we saw 106 trucks of humanitarian aid flow into Gaza through the Rafah crossing. Rafah crossing remains open today for the inflow of humanitarian aid as well as the safe departure of foreign nationals. So we'll continue to work towards this and make sure that there is apt flow each day.
So the Rafah crossing is open in both directions now?
That is our understanding. That is
Right.
as I said from here yesterday, that it had been closed given some security circumstances. Our understanding at this point is that it is open for the influx of aid and also for foreign nationals to depart.
And just on the humanitarian pauses, so one of the images that people have been seeing a lot is a lot of people moving from the north of Gaza to the south. What's the U.S. position on, how will these people have some kind of right of return to their, a lot of them are already displaced people from many years anyway, but is there some way that you, in your talks with the Israelis, that you're able to say, anyone who leaves northern Gaza City now during this operation will have the right to return to where they were living before?
So you've heard me say this before, that of course a forced relocation of Palestinian civilians from Gaza is not something that we support. It's not a policy that we are pursuing. And additionally, Palestinian civilians who may call Gaza home, we believe should have the ability to return if they had needed to depart for whatever reason over the course of this conflict.
Yeah, we're talking about people moving inside the Gaza Strip, but moving from north to south.
Right. And what I'm saying is, your question, for those who may have departed, I'm saying is that it's our belief that they should be able to return should they have exited for whatever reason.
Sure.